Right, this is week 2 of Facetime with Freddy. Now I've got none other than two little creeps who play for the local team where I live.
What?
And will be very interesting to see how their isolation is going, given how many people live in this tiny house and they refuse to move out. There's none other than Jake and Tom Trbojevic.
How you going, Freddy? I'm just disappointed I'm not on week 1. Who's more important than me?
Nathan Peets. He loves his social media, so we thought we'd get him at the start. How's your ISO? How's your isolation at home?
Oh, it's been pretty boring. Want to get back into footy, mate. Obviously, disappointed to not be playing, but I guess it's been fun at home with everyone here doing a bit of training, that sort of thing. But hopefully we can get back sooner rather than later.
How many people are living under your house at the moment, under the roof?
There's 7 of us. So, and Sherman, so 8, the dog. So mum, dad, 4 boys, my girlfriend lives here, and the dog.
Wow, what's the good fun?
Yeah, it is. It's good every night, play a few games. Jake doesn't buy into any of them. He's just cranky old thing, but the rest of us do. It's always good fun, nice and competitive.
You boys love cards? Is it a lot of cards in the household?
Well, play a bit. Not like cards. Like me, Luke and Ben, the 2 younger ones, we like playing cards, but you often need a 4th person. But obviously, like I said before, Jake never buys in. So, been playing a bit of chess lately. There's a few trivia games we've been playing, but they always end up involved. It's good fun.
Nice. What about the footy? There's plenty of talk around at the moment. Some possibilities. Firstly, training-wise, how's the training been, and how hard is it? The one thing which I think would be very hard is how hard is it to take training to that next level where you're pushing yourself, like sometimes you get pushed by a coach at training. Are you being able to do that?
Yeah, no, definitely. We were talking about that the other day. We were doing some drills that we've done at training, and we're saying how it definitely wasn't as intense at home, especially when you don't have Des, in your ears screaming at you to do it faster and that sort of thing. So it's definitely, in that way, it's been different. But I guess the good thing for us is because we've got a couple of us here and we live together, we can train together, so you can motivate each other like that rather than training on your own, which would be very hard. And Desi sent us home with a few, things from the gym and a few pieces of cardio equipment. So I guess we've got that in the garage too, which we've used a little bit. Probably should use a little bit more, but Des would be in fine form. He'd be. I don't know what he'd be doing at home.
Could you imagine what Des is doing at home?
He'd be doing so much video. It's not funny. He wouldn't pay me to be isolated. He's not paying me.
Imagine his wife. It's Christine. She'd just be losing it.
Oh, she wants a footy bat more than anyone. Leading Project Apollo. Get it back on.
What are you boys willing to do? What would be the lengths that you would go to get footy back on?
I think for us, we'll do anything. I think everyone wants to be back playing footy, and I guess compared to others, me and Jake are lucky. We don't have too many commitments outside of footy. We don't have a young family and stuff like that. So we'd be happy to do whatever it takes. Obviously, there's a lot that come out in the media about what options that are going to happen, but I think nothing's really set in stone yet. But we'd be happy to do whatever we need.
Are you happy with the way the RLPA dealt with the money situation?
Oh yeah, it is what it is. I guess that's the way. It's what happens. The cards were dealt, and if we've got to take a pay cut, we're fine to do that. We love playing rugby league. It's given us a lot, and if we have to do this to keep the game going, we're definitely happy to do that. As we both love our footy and grew up with rugby league, and as I said, it's given us so much. So we're happy to do whatever to get the game back going, and we're just really excited that it seems like talks are really positive for the game to continue this year, which is exciting for everyone.
Is it embarrassing because recently it was advertised that you two got $1 million each, and your brother is an electrician, he's paying the bills at the moment? You two got no money coming in. Is that embarrassing?
$1 million each, I wish.
Who got all the money, Jake?
Who do you reckon? Not me.
Take his hat off and let's see what he does with his money. Take his hat off, Jake. Mate, go and spend some money on a haircut.
Oh, well, he shaves off himself. Tough.
Well, anyway, we're going to play a little game. So I I went around to your house earlier. And I had my camo gear on, but you were actually out the front, so I couldn't sneak up to your house.
That
And
didn't work.
no.
You're a sneaky guy too. You would have got us.
And you actually both had your camo gear on as well.
It was well planned.
What was the go with the t-shirts?
I don't know. Just threw it on. Just we trained it, mate.
Well, you both threw on the
not a
exact
fashion
same
contest.
shirts?
Huh?
What,
Yeah,
you threw the exact same shirts on? What are you, like, twins?
You should have come, mate. We would have taught you how to train hard.
Yeah, seriously. That was a couple of questions that we're going to do. So anyway, you got the cards in front of you?
Yep.
So it's going to be like a family feud. So I've got a few questions,
sweet.
okay? The first one is, and it's obviously, so your brother, Ben, who's the younger form of you two, really good footy player on the way up. You got Luke, who's the electrician. And I've got some questions there later about your mum and dad, but we'll leave them to the end, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So the first one is, you're very keen on golf. Who's the best golfer in the house?
Look at the handicap, mate.
Yeah, right.
Ask Jakey. Jakey's got a lower GA at the moment. No, I don't answer that question.
Now we've got a video.
What's this?
We've got a video for you to watch. Now here's young Ben, and that's.
Oh, you good?
But I want to know.
Body of water. Okay, I'll tell you the story, right? Wait, so it was Christmas morning, 2017, so a couple of years ago. We were that bored. It was just like nothing really happening in the morning. We went to the golf course, no one there. We were just playing, and I had these brand new Pro Vs, and Pro Vs are like they're the golf balls you want to have, right? So you don't want to lose them. Ben's hit one in that water there, and I told him to get it out, and he wouldn't get it out. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go get it out, and then I'm down there getting it out, and Tom, you take it from here. Yeah, he just goes, I'm gonna kick him in the water. So I'm gonna push him in the water, and I was like, what do you mean? No, you're not. He goes, yeah, film it. I'm gonna push him in. I'm just harmless. I'm just walking by, just trying to play around a golf kit, offered nothing, and got the camera out, press film, let him know, and away you go.
There you go.
It stunk that much. It was disgusting. Like, I can't explain how bad that water was.
What was the result when you got hold of him? Was there a result? Was there an outcome?
No, he ran off. It was at Monavale, so I ended up just going to the beach. I just went got out of there, straight into the water, because it's right next to the beach. I was that angry, but he'd run off, and by the time, we got home, I could see the funny side. It was a good laugh. It got a great laugh. I think someone put it on Instagram or something. It was a great laugh in the end.
Oh, it was pretty good. That leads on to the second question. Who's the toughest? Who would win in a fight out of all the brothers?
Fight? What type of fight? Boxing? Street fight? What? Not boxing.
No, street fight. Right, next one. Who's the cleanest? Who's the cleanest out of the brothers?
Probably saying Jake.
Jake.
I'll take that one.
A little bit of OCD going on?
Yeah, a bit of OCD, yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Who's the cook? What's the cooking arrangements in the house? You don't leave it up to your mum, do you?
No.
Who's the best cook?
I'm going to give this one to me. Tom goes all right. Yeah, we'll give it to him.
Tom?
Mum's good, but like Tom does, Mum's the best. Mum's the best, but me and Jake have to do. We have a crack, so yeah,
nice.
We do our best.
What's the national dish of Serbia?
Oh, my dad used to make they're called cabbage rolls. They're nice, really nice. What else? Cabbage rolls. They do this like Tavapi pita. It's good. Yeah, my dad used to make it. Sometimes his sister. So it's we don't have that often. Jake's actually cooking tonight. He can talk us through his dish. No, I'm not. He's talking rubbish. Don't
Who's the golden child? Whose pictures are all over the house?
You've seen
Mate.
You walked in the front door that time, remember?
I was a bit embarrassed. All I
want to say is, do you want a photo of him or a photo of me?
I was a little bit taken back. I was just walking, Tom. I think I saw Jake here at the back, next to the TV, a little one down the bottom.
I know. I'm lucky to get that.
Mate. Anyway, all right. Well, what do your brothers do? Anything? Well, you haven't tossed your brothers up for anything.
No, they don't do much. No, not much.
Who's the funniest?
Ben's very funny, very annoying, very funny. Him and Dad have a lot of great combos together. It's always great fun when they go at each other.
Luke's just working all week and then just waiting for Saturday so he can go out.
Go and get on the drink?
Yeah.
Where's his drinking spot?
Was the park house at Mona and then always down in Manly. Where they go, Manly, Ivanhoe and all that.
Religiously, a Friday night, you'll see him at the park house. But
Nice.
But yeah, no, Luke's good. Luke actually does a bit of boxing, so I'm trying to get him to teach me boxing. So,
is he a dancer or a drinker?
Drinker.
Yeah, it's a bit of dancing. Do the both.
Bit of dancing. All right. Well, you didn't give us much of a chance to get a result out of that. You basically picked yourself for each of them. But anyway, we're going to get on to your parents because I think your parents have done such an amazing job, and you have such a reputation as good people. So what we'll do is we'll go through some of the questions and we'll get to learn more about your parents. Your mum's name's Melissa.
Yep.
And your dad's name's John.
Yep.
So out of both your parents, who had the talent, the athletic ability when you were younger, when they were younger?
Oh God, yeah, I'll go.
Mel, your
Definitely
mum?
mum, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Who?
Got all his pace from her, yeah, definitely.
So do you.
Well, you're fairly good-looking fellas in your own right. Who do you think you got your good look from?
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Where did you get your looks from?
I don't know if Jake's saying that's a compliment to her or not, but I'll go her too.
Definitely not John.
Jake got his big head from Dad. That's about it.
What about cooking? Who's the better cook, the mum or dad?
That's obvious.
Well, it depends who you ask.
Yeah, right.
If you ask him,
Definitely mum.
So unless he's cooking cabbage rolls, he's out of the kitchen.
He's got no idea, mate.
What about, and let's finish up with, who's the nicest one to sit down and have a good old chat with? Who do you enjoy coming home to sit and having a cup of tea and a bicky with?
Out of mum and dad.
Dad, yeah.
Can you say no answer or do you have to? Oh, fine.
Where's John? What's John done? What has he done?
Oh, no. What hasn't he done?
He's done nothing.
He's doing nothing, that bloke.
Too good.
I like talking to him about Luke. Let's talk to him about Smoko.
Well, thanks for letting us into your life for a day. I can imagine it's very frustrating sitting at home, but I'm hearing from the very top that footy will be starting sooner rather than later, so you'll be back doing what you love, and we love watching you two boys play, so good luck with the rest of isolation and when you come back for the Mighty Seagulls.
Thanks, Freddy. Cheers, mate. Cheers.